Let's hear from Norma in Bristol. Go ahead,
Hello,
Norma.
George.
Hi.
I always seem to bring up a different subject.
That's all right. Don't worry about that.
It's been on my mind for a couple of days. I just wondered what you thought. It's about the Pope's visit to Myanmar and and he talked to Aung San Suu Kyi about the Rohingya Muslims, but he was very mealy-mouthed. And I mean, he didn't question her much about, or her generals or anything about the atrocities of this genocide. And then he went to Bangladesh today, and he met with them, and he asked for forgiveness for not doing enough. And my point really is, if these people actually could return to Myanmar, they've got no homes to go back to. And, sounds a bit silly really, but I'm sure Jesus would have spoken up better. And I'm an agnostic, George.
Well, no doubt Jesus would, but I think that the Pope's approach was a diplomatic one. He is a head of state. He's the head of state of the Vatican. He's the head of the church, and he thus has some diplomatic responsibilities too. And I believe, I can't put on the table any evidence of this, but I believe that the Pope, behind the scenes, worked hard for a solution to the Rohingya crisis. I believe that because I believe in the Pope. I believe in this Pope. I believe that this...
I think he's a great guy.
I think this Pope is the greatest Pope we've ever had, certainly in my lifetime. So I trust him. And when people who should know tell me that he, behind the scenes, did and said everything that was required and was necessary, I believe them. But the proof of the pudding will be in the eating, that's for sure.
It will, yeah. I like the Pope. I think he's a great guy. But I was just cross, and if this work's been done behind the scenes, good. But we don't know that. And he just came across as, I really wanted to sort of poke him and say, speak up more. This is terrible what's been happening with those Rohingya Muslims.
Well, of course it is. Well, look, tomorrow at this Latin American conference at the TUC in Great Russell Street in London that I'm speaking at, one of the other speakers is the former Argentine ambassador to London, Alicia Castro, who's a very good friend of mine. And she has the Pope on the phone. She's got the Pope. I've been with her when the Pope has rung. So I'll tell you what, I'll have a word with her tomorrow, and if there's any update required, I'll deliver it next week. Okay.
Yeah, great. Thanks a lot then.
Welcome, Norma.